Hi, I'm Tom Bowling and I'm here at Pioneer Imports and Wholesale, and I want to share with you doing a little bit more of a tropical kind of a feel. You know, garden is garden style and it's beautiful and there's lots of places for that, but every now and then we have an occasion to go sideways a little bit and broaden our horizons as far as options for designing. So we're going to do a little bit more of a tropical kind of a feel with the dendrobium sprays, the echeveria, the berries, and some of the ornamental grasses. So I've taken a very contemporary container as well, and you'll notice the white is reflective of the lighter, whiter colors in our compositions. So we do actually marry all of those together. And I'm going to begin with the echeveria because it is the largest flower. And normally when I do something of this size, I would dip it in pan glue and then insert it into my floral foam to make sure that it really stays in place there. And then I want to add a little bit of the ornamental grass as well. And you'll see that I tend to work mainly with a product and then kind of go back and perhaps revisit that at a later point. So I'm going to add some of the grasses in, just to kind of mark their spot and mark their territory here. And then I have this beautiful berry spray that has that rose coloration to it, almost down into the violet tones. So I'm going to open that up. And you know what, I was going to cut that, but that stem is finished beautifully. So I'm just actually going to take this and wind that around my finger and lay that in place. And then I'll use a couple stems to actually pin that and hold that where it needs to be. Now the dendrobium spray, a little large for the composition that I'm creating here, so I'm going to cut that down just a little bit. Gives me additional placements, as you can see. And when you cut a stem, it's really important that you cut it flush so there's not a stub sticking up, because then it looks like something got broken off or it's not complete. So if you actually take it and like I said, put it flush when you make your cut, you'll be absolutely fine. Now I'm going to take some of the other sprays, echeveria sprays. Place those on this back side, and really by placing that on top of the berry spray, it's holding that in position, holding the berry spray in place. That green-gray is so important in our work right now. It's that soft color that kind of blends other colors together. Placing those in a light growing area, and I've got the stem that I can actually use, making a hairpin out of that and helping my berry stay in place. Now my dendrobiums, I'm going to do the same thing, kind of dissect those down just a little bit to take some of the size off of them. Putting those in a cascade feel because dendrobiums grow that way. They're a little bit of a heavier flower. So we want to make sure that we do exactly that. And then coming back with just a little bit more of the ornamental grass to finish off our composition. Very upscale, very contemporary in its feel. And there we go. Beautiful dendrobium sprays, echeveria, and the ornamental grasses combined together. Good look, don't you agree?